Hello to my 11 viewers, and hopefully more. Today I wanted to share some grassroots movement tips, because that's what I do, and it's very, very successful. I mean, we know what happened in Egypt. That was all grassroots, and that was actually a lot of social networking. As we heard, Facebook had a huge influence on that. And also the easiest way for people to be active tends to be social networking, like YouTube, or Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr. There's more out there I know that I don't know about. I can send out a tweet in like 2 seconds and have all my followers see it. So that's very effective in getting information across to people, because you can also post links and stuff, so it's great. I love Twitter. Shameless plug, my Twitter username is Scarlet Feminist, so I'm there. You have hundreds of friends on your Facebook, so you can send out a link. You can put something meaningful in your status, more meaningful than, whatever you usually put in there, which for me is not much. You can organize or join virtual activist communities this way, like on Facebook pages, and sharing Facebook groups and such. You really need to use social media, like blogs, videos, and podcasts. Those are also very effective. If you choose one of these routes, make sure that you're sincere when you do your blog or your podcast, or when you're putting up your update. I don't know how you could be sincere with an update, I guess, depending on the length. And remember, it's not about you, it's about your community. So make sure that you just keep in mind that there are going to be people who may share your view but aren't completely on the same page with you. So be certain that you can be open with people. Make sure you participate and get involved. Keep up with what you post. Don't just post something, a blog about something, and then just completely leave it. One site I highly recommend is Feministing. It's a great site started by a woman named Jessica Valenti, and they constantly post woman-oriented news and pop culture, just all sorts of things. It's a great way to find out more about what's going on with women's health, women's rights, everything. Make sure you treat people with respect. There are always going to be trolls on your Facebook or your YouTube or whatever you use. There are going to be people who just want to talk at you, but there are also going to be people who want to talk with you. And you're going to need to be able to discuss your issue and why you stand on these things respectfully, or stand for these things respectfully and with integrity. It's also always great to pay attention to the news. Always be on top of what's happening in the news, or be as on top as you possibly can be. I prefer NPR and Feministing because they have awesome links to all sorts of different articles about everything that's going on over the U.S., sometimes not even in the U.S. NPR is very much independent and nonpartisan, which is why I like them. You can write letters to your legislators. Bob Latta, I write letters to constantly. Haven't gotten a reply yet, but maybe. Try to keep your letters short if you're going to write a letter to your representative. Longer letters tend to get passed over. If you can, deliver your letter in person and try to make it when your representative is going to be at their district office. Speak with your legislator, your representative, if she or he is there. That makes a huge impact. Above all, though, be polite. Be firm if it's an issue that your representative is disagreeing with you on. You can sign petitions, you can wear pins, you can join campaigns and volunteer with campaigns that already exist. You don't have to start your own campaign. Attend protests, marches, and rallies. Those are always fun. Write letters to the editors of your local newspapers and to magazines. Attend town hall meetings. You can know what's going on in your community that way. Donate if you can to organizations that you support and trust. And get rid of my script here. There are two organizations, or two rallies that I wanted to let you know about. One is Walk for Choice. That's going to be in Columbus. I'm going to be attending this one. It's February 26th at noon at the Wexner Center Plaza. That's at 15th Avenue and High Street. It's from noon to 3 in Columbus, Ohio. I will be going to that one. There is also a rally for women's health in Manhattan at Foley Square. This is also Saturday the 26th from 1 to 3 p.m. You do need to RSVP for this event. Just look up the Rally for Women's Health at Foley Square. For my part, again, I'm attending the Columbus Walk for Choice with a few friends. I have Support Planned Parenthood pins on my backpack. I have a bunch of pins on my purse. Some of them just nostalgic because the issues have already been resolved. I have this giant flaming pink sign that I put in the window of my apartment. It's easy to be active. It really is. It just takes time and research. In my opinion, it's fairly easy. Do the research. Find the facts to support your position. More than once, I've been swayed by facts to something I never thought that I would think or feel as strongly about. I don't mean quote Sarah Palin or Fox News or Obama. Use independent, non-partisan research institutes like the Guttmacher Institute or the Pew Research Center. Again, make sure they're independent and nonpartisan. You don't want anything funded by the Koch brothers. Know who created the polls and found the statistics that you want to use. And above all, make sure that your resources are reliable. And that is all I have to say today.